Kind of interesting being on this side of the questions
I
instead of
can
the one
imagine.
asking the questions.
Well, it's more pressure for me. You do realize that, right?
No, it's actually more pressure for me.
Lauren Sanchez has completely shocked the world with her incredible transformation since leaving her Hollywood power agent husband, Patrick Whitesell. What's the secret behind this shocking change that has everyone talking? Lauren Sanchez was once known as the polished wife of Patrick Whitesell, one of Hollywood's most powerful agents and co-CEO of WME. Whitesell represented massive stars like Denzel Washington, Christian Bale, Matt Damon, and The Rock. When Lauren married Patrick in 2005, they looked like the perfect Hollywood power couple on paper. Lauren brought her own impressive credentials to the marriage. She was an Emmy-winning journalist, TV host, and licensed helicopter pilot who had worked on shows like Good Day LA, Extra, and So You Think You Can Dance. She was featured in People magazine's 50 Most Beautiful issue in 2010 and Us Weekly's Hot Bodies issue. For over a decade, Lauren and Patrick appeared to have the ideal Hollywood marriage. They attended the right events, photographed with the right people, and seemed to have everything perfectly curated for success. She once called Patrick her rock, and in return he publicly praised her ambition and dedication to family. But behind the polished appearances, cracks were forming that would soon lead to one of Hollywood's most dramatic transformations. In January 2019, Jeff Bezos announced his divorce. The next day, Lauren Sanchez filed for divorce from her husband, Patrick Whitesell. People quickly noticed the timing. It seemed planned. Soon after, the National Enquirer shared private texts between Jeff and Lauren, showing they were in a romantic relationship while both were still married. Some said Patrick had even introduced them, which made the betrayal worse since he and Jeff were friends. The story became a huge scandal. Jeff spoke out, accusing the tabloid of blackmail, but Lauren stayed completely silent as the world watched. After the divorce was finalized in October 2019, something remarkable started happening to Lauren Sanchez. She didn't just move on from her marriage to Patrick Whitesell, she seemed to shed every visible trace of it. Her first few public appearances post-divorce hinted at subtle changes. Tighter skin, more defined cheekbones, a sharper jawline. At first, people thought it might be lighting or makeup, maybe a new glam team. But the changes kept coming and becoming more obvious. Her lips became fuller, her forehead smoother, her features more sculpted. The Lauren Sanchez who had once co-hosted morning shows and stood beside her Hollywood agent husband was vanishing bit by bit beneath layers of something newer, bolder, and almost surgically enhanced. People began comparing photos obsessively. The phrases started showing up everywhere. Unrecognizable, before and after, is this the same person? Lauren Sanchez's transformation wasn't just about looks. It was a total image reboot. In early 2025, she ditched her dark hair for warm caramel and stepped out with bold confidence that silenced critics. Her style shifted too. Goodbye subtle, hello full-on Hollywood glam. Think curve-hugging gowns, plunging necklines, and eye-catching jewels. She wasn't blending in anymore. She was commanding attention. The turning point came at the Vanity Fair Oscars party. In a white, strapless, feathered gown, Lauren gave off major bridal vibes. She didn't just look like Jeff Bezos' fiancée, she looked like the star of her own second act. Social media exploded with comments. Who is this Lauren? She doesn't even look like the same person. One headline captured it perfectly. Lauren Sanchez's transformation since she left Patrick Whitesell is causing a stir. Try not to gasp. Plastic surgery experts have been analyzing Lauren's transformation with professional interest. A plastic surgeon speaking anonymously estimated nearly $400,000 in potential procedures. He pointed out possible cheek fillers, jaw sculpting, lip enhancement, and a likely facelift. Of course, Lauren never confirmed anything. She didn't need to. Her photos spoke for themselves, and they were everywhere from yacht outings to Cannes appearances. Her face told a new story, one that had clearly moved on from the softer, more grounded look of her past. This wasn't aging gracefully or a subtle refresh. This was strategic evolution that blurred the line between transformation and total identity shift. Lauren's life transformation extends far beyond her appearance. She's moved from morning TV to front row at Paris Fashion Week, from local news desks to the top deck of Bezos' $500 million super yacht. In 2016, after learning to fly at age 40, she founded Black Ops Aviation, an aerial film and production company. In 2024, she received the Elling Halverson Vertical Flight Hall of Fame Award for her expertise as a helicopter pilot and aviation businesswoman. She's also become an author. In 2024, Lauren released her first children's book, The Fly Who Flew to Space, which became a New York Times bestseller. The story is inspired by her life and her struggles with dyslexia. On April 14, 2025, Lauren flew as a passenger in Blue Origin NS-31, making her one of the first female journalists to fly to space. She shared this historic moment with fellow journalist Gayle King and celebrities like Katy Perry. While Lauren Sanchez became the center of attention, Patrick Whitesell stayed completely silent. He never spoke about the affair, the divorce, or her big transformation. Instead, he quietly moved on, marrying Australian actress Pia Miller in 2021. Their wedding was private and drama-free. Their kids stayed out of the spotlight, and both parents seemed to want it that way. The difference was clear. Lauren was everywhere, and Patrick vanished from the headlines. But behind the scenes, he's still one of Hollywood's top power players, making big moves without saying a word. Lauren has built an entirely new identity around her relationship with Jeff Bezos. She's now vice chairperson of Bezos' Earth Fund and helped promote their $400 million Greening America's Cities initiative. In March 2024, she pledged to donate $60 million to create centers focusing on biomanufacturing and climate change. She's part of the Bezos Courage and Civility Award, which has granted $400 million to philanthropists as of 2024. She also works with the Bezos Day One Fund, helping homeless families with housing and free preschool education. The woman who once orbited Hollywood power as an agent's wife now stands beside one of the world's most powerful men on the global stage. She's wearing gowns that get written about, appearing at events with heads of state, and running aerial camera operations for space projects. Lauren and Jeff Bezos married in Venice on June 27, 2025, completing her journey from Hollywood wife to billionaire's bride. The wedding was the ultimate symbol of her transformation. She wasn't just starting a new marriage, she was debuting a completely new version of herself. The ceremony represented everything Lauren had become since leaving Patrick Whitesell. Gone was the understated elegance of her previous life, replaced by the kind of glamorous spectacle that befits one of the world's richest couples. Lauren Sanchez has reinvented herself from being known as Patrick Whitesell's wife to becoming a global icon in her own right. Her silence, no interviews, no public defenses, has only deepened the mystery and power of her transformation. Before and after photos on social media spark awe and debate about empowerment and perfection. Every new look is a bold statement of control and reinvention. The old Lauren is gone, replaced by a leading lady, space traveler, and philanthropist. One thing is clear. She isn't looking back, and her transformation speaks louder than words. What do you think about Lauren Sanchez's incredible transformation? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to our channel for more updates.
She escaped Dubai with her children, fearing for their lives, and what Princess Haya disclosed in court about the ruler of Dubai stunned the world. From secret affairs and forced marriage plots to Pegasus spyware and hacked phones, this royal scandal exposed a hidden world of control, betrayal, and high-tech surveillance at the heart of a powerful dynasty. Princess Haya bint Hussein was born on May 3, 1974, making her 50 years old today. She is the half-sister of King Abdullah II of Jordan, positioning her within one of the region's most influential royal families. Her life took a tragic turn early when her mother, Queen Aliyah, died in a terrible helicopter crash in 1977. This devastating loss profoundly affected the Jordanian royal family and shaped Princess Haya's independent spirit. Her education took place in private schools in Britain before she attended the prestigious University of Oxford, where she pursued studies in political science and economics, graduating in 1994. Princess Haya distinguished herself through remarkable achievements that set her apart from other Arab princesses. She became the first female Jordanian to obtain a truck driving license at age 19, highlighting her unique and independent nature. Her passion for equestrian activities proved pivotal in her life's trajectory. In 2000, Princess Haya represented Jordan at the Sydney Olympics, participating in equestrian events where she carried her country's flag and finished in 70th place. 2 years later, she competed in the show jumping competition at the International Equestrian Championship in Spain, where she met her future husband, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. In 2006, Princess Haya married the ruler of Dubai, becoming his sixth wife. The couple had 2 children together, daughter Al-Jalila and son Zayed. Unlike Sheikh Mohammed's previous wives, Princess Haya became a prominent public figure, frequently appearing alongside him at international events. Their marriage appeared to align with strategic interests, coinciding with significant investments from the Emirates into Jordan, contributing to the Jordanian economy's growth. For over a decade, they were perceived by many as an ideal couple, often seen together in public and sharing what appeared to be a genuine romantic connection. Princess Haya consistently expressed admiration for her husband in various interviews, contributing to the public's positive view of their relationship. However, this picture-perfect marriage concealed darker realities that would eventually surface in shocking detail. The fairy tale abruptly shattered when Princess Haya made her unexpected escape. She fled Dubai with her children, reaching Germany with assistance from German diplomats who had been known to her for some time. Upon arrival in Germany, Princess Haya and her children were granted political asylum, offering them protection and safety before eventually settling in London. Western media outlets reported that Sheikh Mohammed had communicated with King Abdullah II of Jordan, requesting his intervention to have his children returned to Dubai. However, Princess Haya's brother intervened by appointing her as deputy ambassador to the United Kingdom, granting her diplomatic immunity and enabling her to pursue political asylum confidently. The legal proceedings that followed revealed previously unknown, complicated, and disturbing aspects of Princess Haya's marriage. In July 2019, she expressed concerns for her safety, stating that she feared her husband might attempt to force her to return to Dubai. She sought a non-molestation order, a legal measure commonly used to protect individuals claiming to be victims of domestic violence. The court proceedings brought to light significant marital issues, indicating that Princess Haya had experienced intimidation and provocation. She also sought a court order in Britain to protect her daughter Al-Jalila from the possibility of a forced marriage, reflecting the seriousness of her concerns about her children's safety and future. During the trial, shocking allegations emerged about Princess Haya's personal life. She reportedly experienced dissatisfaction as the younger wife of Sheikh Mohammed, facing criticism from Crown Prince Hamdan and other sons of the ruler who disapproved of her free-spirited demeanor. These family tensions allegedly contributed to her engaging in a relationship with Russell Flowers, an Englishman who served as her bodyguard. At the time of the reported affair, Princess Haya was 43 years old. Her bodyguard Russell Flowers was 33, and her husband Sheikh Mohammed was nearly 70. The relationship allegedly began shortly after Flowers started working as her bodyguard. When Flowers' wife became suspicious and discovered intimate messages between him and Princess Haya, along with bikini photos on his phone, the secret affair was exposed. In 2017, Flowers initiated divorce proceedings from his wife, coinciding with the timeline of his alleged affair with Princess Haya. To maintain discretion, Flowers was allegedly paid $2.1 million to keep quiet about the affair that reportedly lasted for 2 years. Additionally, Princess Haya reportedly paid the same amount to 2 other security guards who were aware of the relationship, buying their loyalty to prevent them from disclosing the secret to Sheikh Mohammed. Even more alarming were Princess Haya's revelations about her fears regarding her children's future. She informed the judge that Sheikh Mohammed had allegedly planned for their 11-year-old daughter to marry Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in 2018. Court records show that a reliable security detail had informed her that a relative of Sheikh Mohammed was planning to visit Saudi Arabia in February 2018 to discuss their daughter's marriage to the Saudi prince. Princess Haya's concerns extended to her husband's treatment of his daughters from another marriage, Latifa and Shamsa, both of whom had made previous escape attempts. Princess Latifa had made public accusations about her father, including claims that he was complicit in serious crimes. According to court findings, both daughters were not only forcibly returned to Dubai against their will, but also imprisoned despite Sheikh Mohammed's denials. The case took an even more sinister turn when the High Court determined that Sheikh Mohammed was involved in the illegal hacking of mobile phones belonging to individuals opposing him in British courts. The court discovered that Sheikh Mohammed's agents used intrusive spyware known as Pegasus, sold by Israel's NSO group to the United Arab Emirates, to infect the mobile phones of his opponents. Among the hacked phones were those of Princess Haya, her personal assistant, her security and legal team, and Baroness Shackleton, her barrister, and a member of the House of Lords. The court found that 256 megabytes of data was secretly extracted from Princess Haya's phone using the Pegasus software without her knowledge. This technology was also used to track and attempt to abduct Sheikh Mohammed's daughter Princess Latifa when she tried to escape from Dubai by boat in 2018. Adding to the intimidation tactics, evidence showed Sheikh Mohammed's attempt to purchase a property in the UK near Princess Haya's residence. One of her lawyers noted that while she was seeking answers about these property purchases, hackers were allegedly interfering with her privileged communications. The legal battle attracted considerable attention and was described as one of the most significant divorces in British judicial history due to its international implications. The case received almost no coverage in the United Arab Emirates, contrasting sharply with the significant scrutiny and discussion it attracted internationally. In 2022, the UK court issued a verdict favoring Princess Haya. Sheikh Mohammed was ordered to pay Princess Haya a divorce settlement totaling $700 million, recorded as one of the largest such settlements in UK history. The decision also granted Princess Haya full custody of her two children. Following the divorce proceedings, Princess Haya chose to stay out of the public eye, focusing on a quieter life with her children, now 15-year-old Princess Al-Jalila and 12-year-old Prince Zayed. Her preference for privacy reflects her priorities in providing stability and security for her family amidst the aftermath of the legal and personal challenges she faced. This case exposed the dark reality behind absolute power, illegal surveillance, forced marriages, and imprisoned daughters. What do you think happens next? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more shocking stories that reveal the hidden truths behind royal families worldwide. What happens when a fairy tale wedding becomes a public nightmare? When love letters turn into hate comments and wedding bells are drowned out by the sound of keyboard warriors? Today, we're talking about one of the most shocking royal controversies of our time, a story that will make you question everything you think you know about modern royalty. Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei, Asia's most eligible bachelor turned devoted husband, has finally had enough. After months of watching his wife suffer in silence, enduring brutal online attacks and vicious rumors, the prince has done something unprecedented. He's broken royal protocol to defend the woman he loves. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. The truth he revealed about Anisha Rosna will leave you speechless. Let's rewind to where it all began, a love story that seemed too perfect to be true. Prince Abdul Mateen, born into the opulent world of Brunei's royal family, had everything a man could want. Military honors, international recognition, athletic achievements, and the kind of life most people only dream about. As the fourth son of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, he represented the perfect blend of tradition and modernity. But despite all his accomplishments, from graduating as an officer from the prestigious Royal Military Academy Sandhurst to representing Brunei in international polo championships, something was missing: love. Enter Anisha Rosna Isa Kalabic, a woman who seemed to complete the prince's world. Born in England to a Croatian father and Bruneian mother, Anisha brought a unique blend of cultures and perspectives that captivated the prince. Her grandfather, Pehin Dato Isa, serves as a special advisor to the Sultan, meaning she wasn't entirely foreign to royal circles. Anisha wasn't just another pretty face in the crowd. She was an entrepreneur, running her own fashion label, Silk Collective, and co-founding a travel agency called Authentic. Her international education, studying European studies with French and Spanish at the University of Bath, and even spending time in Madrid and Paris, made her the perfect match for a globally minded prince. Their relationship blossomed quietly, away from prying eyes. Those close to the couple described their connection as genuine and affectionate. Anisha's brother Daniel, a close friend of Prince Mateen who shared his passion for polo, further strengthened the bond between their families. The hints were there for those paying attention. Anisha's presence at Princess Azima's wedding in January 2023, her appearance at Princess Fadzila's wedding in 2022. Each public outing fueled speculation, but the couple maintained their privacy with grace and dignity. When Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah officially announced his son's engagement to Anisha in October 2023, the entire nation erupted in celebration. The wedding festivities, spanning an incredible 10 days from January 7th to 16th, 2024, were nothing short of spectacular. The celebrations began with the sacred Khatam Quran ceremony, where Anisha made her first bridal appearance in a custom-made baju kurung, intricately woven with Tenunan Brunei, symbolizing her connection to Bruneian heritage. The traditional Istiadat Berbadak ceremony followed, a centuries-old ritual where scented paste is applied to the couple's hands by family members, symbolizing blessings for a prosperous marriage. Prince Mateen arrived with a parade of 40 spear bearers, marked by a 17-gun salute that echoed through the capital. The grand finale was breathtaking. The bersanding ceremony in the royal throne hall